Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wish. Greetings, everyone. Kwe kakina, bonjour, tout le monde. Miigwech ki bijay egoma nongum, pijajik, Anishinaabe ki umama wenenewag. Bienvenue à tous, bienvenue ici à la territoire non cédé de la nation Algonquin. On behalf of the Algonquin Nation, the community of Kitigan-Zibi, my community, and those of us who are here in the house from Kitigan-Zibi and the other Algonquin communities, we welcome each and every one of you beautiful people to this homeland of our people, the homeland that the Creator blessed us with, the homeland that our ancestors walked upon, the homeland that our ancestors are buried on, the homeland that our ancestors continue to guide us. And we must ensure that this land will be here forevermore for our children today and tomorrow. It is an honor to be here with you. It is an honor to bring forth welcome. And it is such an honor to be here to give these words for such a joyous occasion of celebration, the Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Awards. It's such a powerful moment, and we see how music and talent, how it heals our people, how it celebrates our nations, how we validate the talent of our Indigenous people. And this is so important. This is healing, it is reconciliation, and we're here to celebrate. And that is the prayer that I say for each and every one of you. It is the prayer that I say for all the musicians and the entertainers and the performers, everyone who is part of the Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Awards. The Creator is good to us. The Creator blesses us. And as I say to the Creator, miigwech kishimnedo, miigwech kinakego, miigwech. We thank you, Creator. We thank you for bringing everyone together. We thank our Mother the Earth as we thank our grandfather the Sun and our grandmother the Moon. We remember our ancestors who came before us. We remember our relatives in the spirit world. We remember all our loved ones. And we remember the great gifts that the Creator has blessed us with, the knowledge, the wisdom, the strength, and the love. And it's my prayer, Creator, for all who are here, to bless them, give them this good day. And Creator, may together in this circle as we celebrate, through music, through art, we celebrate life. And Creator, we thank you for the greatest gift that you've given us, Zagieduit. We thank you for love, Creator. And let us be the beacon of that love for our children today and tomorrow and the 7 generations. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Thank you, everyone. I love you. Miigwech.
Thank you, Elder Claudette Commanda. Thank you so much for the beautiful welcome and for starting this evening in a beautiful way. Welcome one and all to the National Arts Center, where we are live and in person for the very first time in the history of the awards. And now, please join me in welcoming our first performer of the evening. He's a member of award-winning singing group Northern Cree and solo multi-award nominee. It's the spectacular Joel Wood.
Nama kapik squel we know hey namoya he ate wanita ya kaya he kiki ya wiska go ya ke wayo ho ya he o Kakusko nama kapik squel we know hey namoya he ate wanita ya kaya he kiki ya wiska go ya ke wayo ho ya hey ya hey ya hey oh oh hey hey oh ya 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 ro ya da da oh hey oh ka kosko nama kapik square we know hey Namoya he ate wanita ya ha ka he ya e kiki ya wiska go ya ke we o ho ya he ya o o ka kosko nama kapik square we know hey Namoya he ate wanita ya ka he ya e kiki ya wiska go ya ke we o ho ya o Kagi samostawa kai sinawa ekwa mina kokamau pi Yesu gagan wangono way oh way ya yo
Thank you, Joel Wood and the incredible dancers. Give them a round of applause. What an amazing way to start the heartbeat of tonight's show and what is going to be an incredible night to celebrate Indigenous talent. Welcome. Welcome to the Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Awards. I'm your host, Serene Fox. Bojo, Wabaranongo Kwain Desnikas, Wabazeshi and Dodem, Anishinaabe Kwain Dao, Bachuana and Donjaba Niso Medewian. I am so thrilled to be here. I want to take this time to enjoy exactly how special it is that we can be here together safely in this beautiful space. Can you feel the energy? We're also broadcasting live on the World Wide Web and live tonight on Rogers TV. So thank you and hello to everyone watching at home. Tonight we are celebrating the breadth of Indigenous musical talent from all across Turtle Island and beyond. From artistic videos to hip-hop, rock and roll, and country music jams, we're shining a light on musical styles just as diverse and as beautiful as Turtle Island. We are at an inspiring time in Indigenous musical history. We're hearing artists on the radio, in movies, and TV. Indigenous musicians are sweeping up awards, and we're hearing Indigenous music everywhere, and more than ever before. As we know, music is so important to our communities. It is a way that we can connect to our peers, connect to one another. We wouldn't be here tonight without the hard work and bravery of Indigenous artists who paved the way. Artists like Buffy St. Marie, Shingoose, and Willie Dunn. And we know there are also so many more who go unnamed. We have played their music so loud and proud at times where Indigenous voices were silenced. They bent back the bows of the thick brush so future generations could walk their path more smoothly. And every single artist today on this stage, no doubt, will inspire future generations of musical artists, innovators, storytellers for years to come. But before we begin, I'd like to introduce someone who is so important, someone whom this event would not have been possible without. Let's hear it for CEO of Indigenous Experiences, who produces the Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Awards, Trina Samard.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Saran Miigwech. Can we have a round of applause for Saran? We are so fortunate to have you here tonight. My heart is so warm seeing so many of these smiling faces here in person. We have dreamed of doing this in person for so many years, and we're so overjoyed that you've all joined us tonight. Thank you, Miigwech. Woo, thanks. And the beautiful opening by our elder and all of our First Nations, Métis, and Inuit dancers that joined was just such a special way to start the evening. And I want to also start by thanking so many of our talented team in the backstage. It takes so much work from such a large team to produce an event like this. And I'd like to thank our producer, Candace Scott Moore, our technical producer, Lindy Knoshmeg, and all of the team. There's a giant team of people backstage making this happen, so great thanks to all of them. And of course, as we know, a night like tonight would not be possible without the support of our partners and sponsors, so I want to take a moment to thank our presenting sponsor of the SEMAs, TD Bank Group. Our category sponsors of the awards, which are CAA, Donnacona, Indigenous Tourism Ontario, and Element FM. For those that know our Summer Solstice Indigenous Festival, we plan it under the guidance of an NIPD Committee for National Indigenous Peoples Day. This year, our co-host is Métis National Council, so we are very thrilled to have them all here tonight, as well as the National Association of Friendship Centers, Congress of Aboriginal Peoples, and the Assembly of First Nations. As well as our funders for the awards, which are Ottawa Tourism and the Ontario Cultural Attractions Fund, the partners, National Arts Centre, and of course Rogers, who are recording and broadcasting us. There's so many people that have helped to make this night, and so Chimigwech from all of our team. And there is one woman that I would love to introduce who has been an integral part of the SEMA's Awards development and working with all of the artists right from the very beginning, and a guiding light for all of us. Please help me to welcome the Elaine Bomberry to the stage.
Sego, Ani, Tanti, Wache, what the hey? I had to do that, sorry. Nyawa, I want to say nyawa, chimigwech, hi, merci to the 60-plus jurors who volunteered their time and expertise to be jurors. We had them from coast to coast to coast, and they all did the jurying right in the comfort of their own home in total confidence. They are musicians, agents, managers, and folks who work in radio, TV, digital media, film. And they voted in 2 rounds to pick the winner, which are being announced tonight. Can you see my knees shaking? They feel The music being created by our Indigenous artists cannot be pigeonholed. We're making hip hop, country, rock, blues, and yet still keeping our traditional music alive. This auntie here couldn't be prouder of all the talented artists. You're all in for a real treat tonight. And I especially want to thank Trina Samard, Leanne Vance, and Candace Scott Moore and the team for pulling this all together. This is by no means an easy feat. They just did a wonderful job. Let's hear it for them again. Okay, let's all shine on together, people. Let's have a good time.
Absolutely perfect, miigwech Elaine. And finally tonight, before we move on, I wanted to invite our NIPD co-host. We have as our presenting partner, I have President of MNC, Cassidy Karen, and I'd like to welcome her to say a few words as well.
Tansei Kioao. Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here tonight. The Métis National Council is so honored to be a part of this spectacular evening celebrating the best and brightest of Indigenous musical talent. I want to congratulate all of the nominees tonight and have a wonderful night, everybody.
Thank you so much, Cassidy. Thanks, Cassidy, right? All right. Are you ready to get this party started? I said, are you ready to get this party started? Oh, mission. All right, well, if you are, then please join me in giving a roaring round of applause to our first presenter of the night, Joshua Kayer, Manager of Community Relations from TD Bank Group. We would like to acknowledge that TD Bank Group is the presenting sponsor to tonight's awards, and we want to give them a huge miigwech.
Kwekwe. I am honored and absolutely excited to be here with you today in person. So we'll kick it off tonight with the award for Artistic Video of the Year. This category celebrates those who uplift and inspire through creative artistic values and expression in video. Here are the nominees.
Securing the bags across the land, we need the Beatles, bro. My hair too thick, the crown don't fit, try pile of models, flow. Don't like it, I love it, you couldn't pay me to cut it, bro.
Let's finish this, I'm sick of this, calling yourself indigenous. Don't even know the differences between eagles and pigeons, kid. Lying about who you are, thriving off of who you know.
Don't you know I've waited all this time? No.
The missing women are not forgotten.
And the winner for Artistic Video is Asanabi, for We Are Here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't prepare anything to say. An elder went up, and I remember they gave such a beautiful speech, and I asked them, like, don't you feel nervous? Like, how do you talk like that? And they said, I don't prepare anything. I just go up and I speak from the heart, because that's how you connect to people, and that's how you you say what's true and what means something to you. This means so much to me because, my grandfather, I wrote all these songs based off of his stories. And, he worked so hard all his life to try and, provide a better life for us, even after all of his experiences. He worked all these different jobs and got paid way less than his non-Indigenous counterparts for doing the same job, and, just slugged away for so long. And, and I wrote songs about his life, and now I've gotten so far because of him. And so, with this, he's kind of, he's done the thing he wanted to do all his life, even though, he completed his journey a month ago. So this means so much.
Can we just give another round of applause to all of our elders? Our Mishomises, our grandmas and grandpas. Congratulations, Ace and Abby. Okay, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our next presenter of the Country Album of the Year, Donnacona. Please welcome to the stage President Barry Dowdell.
Welcome everyone to the Indigenous Music Awards. This is going to be a great event. Tonight we get to hear some great music and also honor these fantastic artists. Donnacona is very proud to be a sponsor of the awards and also support the artists as they go through their musical journey. Country music holds a special place in many of our communities. This category recognizes a spectrum of country music from traditional country to contemporary country music themes. Here are the nominees.
Your pride is so strong, stronger than me. And me go together like a fiddle and a steel guitar. Neon lights, we can be like we all deserve a place to call on. We all deserve a place to call on. So take all the time you need.
So a little bit of suspense here. And we have the Country Album of the Year, Jim Jacobs. Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Dang, I don't know what to say either. I wasn't sure how this would turn out because my album's based on traditional country music, and just the way the country music is today, you don't see a whole lot of traditional country music on radio anymore. So it's a real honor for this. And I need to thank my family for introducing me to that. Growing up, I had awesome support from my parents, aunts, uncles. Growing up at my grandparents' farm, we always listened to George and Merle and Waylon, you know, all those legends. And I was fortunate enough when I lived in Nashville to meet my producer, and Mr. Robbie Turner. I hope he's watching tonight. They call him the legend. He's been around Nashville working with all the artists that I mentioned there. So, and yeah, I need to thank my family back home. They couldn't make it out tonight, but I'm sure they're watching at home, and I love you all. This one's for my mom.
Okay, then an extra round of applause for moms and dads. Congratulations. Our next performer is a gifted artist of stage and screen and has shared the stage with everyone from Buffy St. Marie to Tom Jackson to the Toronto Symphony Orchestra. And, the Funk Brothers. Hey! She is an accomplished Métis singer-songwriter and actress from Treaty 1 territory and the homeland of the Métis, and a nominee for Métis Artist of the Year. Please welcome Andrea Menard!
Danshiki, wow, hello, my goodness. Happy to be here. It's a song tonight we're gonna do. By the way, this is Robert Walsh, longtime collaborator. Been with me along the way for 25 plus years. We're doing a song called Riel's Prayer, and it's what I imagine him whispering to his grandnieces and nephews and what he'd say from the spirit realm. And he says, you have the heart of a buffalo. You're not alone. We're family, but be wary of the harmful ones. All right, Riel's Prayer. Ashko wak nin ashko pitchikanak ay kuni auli cared buflu. Na tutak nin ashko pitchikanak ay kuni auli cared buflu. Liker kwai shaya kun. Ni mune bai kun. Ni pas bai ho inan sam wakuto wini wak. Kashkito wi wala ai kuni auli kerbo flow. Kashkita astiku wak ai kuni auli kerbo flow. Liker kwai shaya kun. Ni mune bai kun. Ni pash bai o inan sam wakoto wini wak. Ashweta mikli machati shiwak ai kuni auli kerbo flow. Iami wak puli puli sun wak ai kuni auli kerbo flow. Liker kwai shaya kun. Ni mune bai kun. Ni pash bai ho inan sam wakoto wini wak. Ni pash bai ho inan sam wakoto wini wak. Wakoto wini wak.
What a powerful performance. Oh, thank you. I love to wear all these beautiful gems. If you check my social media, I'll let you know who made them all. Okay. This is a show for television, right? All right, here we go. What a powerful performance. Seriously, though. Did you guys just feel that? Oh, my goodness. All right. Our next presenter is a wonderful supporter of Indigenous music. Please welcome Chef Paul Owl from Indigenous Tourism.
Wow, what an amazing show so far. Let's give another big round of applause for Andrea Menard. Watched her growing up in the industry. So we are lucky to have artists who share their gift by speaking truth to the power through song. These artists inspire change and raise awareness of social issues through positive messages in their music. Here are our nominees for Social Voice.
When you feel like there's nowhere to run and there's no one there to help you find your way.
I said they tried to cut down my verses.
Should I pick it up or should I light a cigarette?
I'd be the first to admit I don't know how it all works, but I see how we treat the earth. It looks like it hurts. People polluting and we're shooting each other. Divided by ideals when...
And our winner... Oh my God. So my wife, or my ex-wife told me if these guys win, it's like, let them know who I am. I grew up with them. Digging Roots!
Hi, obviously not Digging Roots. They are in Toronto right now doing a whole bunch of things that they just were announced as the Alan Slate Humanitarian Award winners as well. And so they're there doing that. I know they wish they could be here. And what I do know about Shoshona and Raven is that all of the work that they do is for our community and for our people, and they just love our community so, so much. So I'll accept this on their behalf, and they really wish they could be there. So, Chimigwech, be here. Thanks.
Congratulations to Digging Roots. Fun fact, did you know Shoshona is my big sister? So congratulations, sister, and seriously, you all know they do so much, so thank you so much for all of the incredible contributions they make to music. And the Indigenous Music Summit just happened. Congratulations. Okay, all right. Now it's time to give it up for our next presenter, all the way from Australia, Sam Cook, director of the KMB Creative Agency.
Hello, family. My name is Sam Cook, as you've heard, and I'm from the Nyikina Nation in the northwest of so-called Australia. This category celebrates international Indigenous artists who share their gifts and unique culture through music. Here are the nominees for International Artist or Group. And the winner is Solju. And I too am not Solju, but I will honour their voice and accept this award graciously on their behalf. Thank you all.
We have a very special guest with us this evening. Please give a warm welcome to an incredible advocate and land protector, Tony Belcourt.
What an honor it is for me to be here tonight with such incredible talent. I first came to Ottawa in 1971, 52 years ago, to head up the Native Council of Canada, when people in those days used to say, "What's a Métis?" Who could have I could never have imagined we would be this far, all showcasing all our talent that we all knew was there, and to be able to see it. And now, televised. It's amazing. Congratulations to the Music Award. The Live Musical Performance Award highlights a career performance which crossed boundaries, ignited emotional responses, and reached large audiences. Here are the nominees for live musical performance.
Blows his whistle as he passed through my hometown. It's time to play.
With me, you can see you when I write. Couple thousand in the building and 1,000 on the stage. I've been trying to say.
Well, it was raised in the era when they tried to save the man and kill the Indian. No presidential credential, I'm proud of a million. I need me some tears.
The winner is Blue Moon Marquee, Long Black Train. Blue Moon Marquee is on tour in Spain and not here, so this is on their behalf.
Gonna make me blush. Okay, this is a really special part I'm excited for right now. And now, we would like to take a moment to honor and respect the legacy and contributions of Indigenous musicians whom we have lost over the past 2 years. Jackie Black, Mishke Memigokwe, Medicine Buffalo Woman, Anishinaabe manager of the Indigenous Music Awards and Manitowabi Festival. Joanne Chinoda Dega Ligwa, a Oneida musician and Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, and activist. Clyde Dudamine, multiple award-winning world-class fiddler, guitarist, and singer from the Métis Nation. He is also in the Manitoba Country Music Hall of Fame with his brothers. Shane Yellowbird, Cree country singer-songwriter who was the very first Indigenous musician to win the Rising Star Award at the Canadian Country Music Awards. All of these artists will be missed, but their music will always be in our hearts, so rest in paradise. And recently, one of the founders, the architects of this very award show, traveled to the spirit world, Vince Fontaine. He was of Saugeen First Nation, and he was a gifted performer, a beloved mentor, and an endless champion of Indigenous music. The impact of Vince's work can be felt all across Turtle Island. Vince was part of the duo who brought this award ceremony to life. So please welcome back to the stage his good friend and co-leader, Elaine Bomberry, to present the Musical Legacy and Contribution Award. Elaine.
Thank you. This is the hard part of the show. But today we honor the late Vince Fontaine, whose legacy are these awards. It was his vision to create them, and it was an honor to work alongside my longtime friend for over 30 years. We worked together on the Juno committee as well for the Indigenous category. And Vince took great pride in presenting Indigenous music in the best possible way. He loved playing in the Juno Cup, you know, the hockey game they have during the Junos. Every year he was always there playing, and with all his fellow Canadian musicians, and he established solid friendships with them. In fact, so much so that he was able to get Jim Cuddy from Blue Rodeo to record on their last album, and also created good friendship with Chantal Kreviazek, who also recorded with Indian City, who we'll be seeing very shortly. And it was just he was an amazing man. I was really, really proud to call him a friend for many, many years. And I'd like to welcome his family to the stage, Gabriel Fontaine, his daughter, and Nahani Fontaine, his niece. Please come to the stage, ladies.
Vince Fontaine, like in a nutshell.
At his core, a guitar player, songwriter, a musician, a performer.
An Indigenous musical pioneer.
A revolutionary.
He was a spectacular success.
You could say that, you know, they came across the pond, and Vince decided he was going to bring culture, music, and stories back across the pond.
There wasn't too many bands that were fusing Indigenous culture into Western music.
I didn't know anyone who was in a band like that.
He was a big part of the momentum of Indigenous music in this country and in the world.
You know, we played Europe over 12 times and were very well received.
Got a Juno and some Juno nominations.
We played every city, every province, every territory in the country in 20-something years.
He believed that music and the words and songs are one of the most effective ways of teaching people, speaking to people, reaching out to people.
So this is why he wrote songs about residential schools. He wrote songs about MMIWG.
Sang about reconciliation, culture.
His vision was to create this conduit between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples to come together through the power of music.
He was a guy who didn't take no for an answer. He believed in his vision.
There was no doubt in his mind that he knew through that vision, through that music, through his talent, through his dedication, that he would be able to create something that could foster transformative change. He knew it and he did it.
There's so many legacies. His family is a legacy.
My dad was very loving. He was really funny. He was someone I could always go to.
And he would always show just such love and compassion and fierce loyalty and protection.
His legacy will always be music.
The good name of Eagle and Hawk in Indian City, his good name is a legacy. The body of work, his track record, his resume is a legacy.
He was an important voice for our people.
There's a lot of wisdom and teachings that my dad gave to people that are going to stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Thank God that we did have Vince in our corner and in the Indigenous community, because we need more role models.
He blazed the way for a lot of young artists.
He wanted to set the bar.
He's like a shooting star. Cuts across the skies, bright, incredibly bright, and gone in under seconds.
When we first met, I feel like he needed me. But as the years went by, I realized how much I needed him.
So his legacy is really multifaceted. I couldn't pinpoint just one thing to say other than changing the landscape, moving the needle.
I don't know of anybody who moved that needle more than Vince.
Chimigwech, Vince Fontaine, for paving the way for all our Indigenous musicians. And I'd like to welcome to the stage Vince's daughter, Gabriel Fontaine, and his niece, Nahani Fontaine. Please welcome.
Well, Miigwech, on behalf of the Fontaine family, we are so honored to accept this Legacy Award for someone that meant so much to our family. Of course, he's known among folks here as a musician, but to us, he was my uncle slash dad slash brother. He was a father, he was a husband, he was a cousin, he was a friend, and he was our family's protector. And so he is missed every single day. But what I want to share with everyone is this, is that Vince believed in his vision. He believed in the power of music, that it could affect change, that it could affect transformative change, that it could bring Indigenous people and non-Indigenous people to a place of healing, of equity, of reconciliation. And he believed in reconciliation, so much so that he brought everybody along with him. And so Gabrielle and I were talking today, and while we accept this award, rightly so, our uncle, her father deserves this award, we also want to just dedicate it and share it with all of the artists who are here, the artists across our territories from coast to coast to coast that are not here, that in their way, on their path and their journey, they are affecting transformative change for that next generation. We are in an era of amazing talent. We are here, we are reclaiming our space and place everywhere across this country in our own territories. And I dedicate that to each and every one of you that are doing that work and now living that journey. Miigwech to everyone.
Cheer me on. Thank you. All right. Part of the ongoing impact of Vince, just a single name. Part of the ongoing impact of Vince Fontaine includes the founding of this award-winning Winnipeg musical supergroup. Indian City's unique live fusion of lyrics, music, and personality expresses the modern conscience of today's Indigenous people. The band's 2022 Juno nomination for Contemporary Indigenous Group of the Year acknowledges late founder Vince Fontaine's final project. Everyone, put your hands together for Indian City!
Darkness behind the light and the shade. Oceans and streams bring us together. Emotional dream, holding hands forever. I wanna be wisdom, truth, respect, and honesty. I wanna be love, courage, and humility. Beats like the drum you teach me to play. My mind, the algorithm of time. space, stars and sunbeams, we are the weather. We'll never leave, for time together. I wanna be wisdom, truth, respect, and honesty. I wanna be love, courage, and humility. I wanna be, yes, I wanna be. Sounds just like yours, I pray. I wanna be wisdom, truth, respect, and honesty. I wanna be love, courage, and humility. I wanna be, yes, I wanna be. Amiguech.
I think we can keep. I think we can keep clapping for Indian City. Oh, yeah, keep the house lights on. Hi. I love when they put the house lights on. No, keep them, leave them on, leave them on. I just want to see how many cousins I have in the room. How are you all doing? Ani, how are you? Good, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Yeah, I was hearing my baby a little earlier, but he seems to be calm now. Shout out to all the babies in the room. I think there's 3 babies who are under 5 months old right now. Put your hands up if you have a baby right now in the audience. Let me see where you are. Oh. I'm just gonna saunter over. This is my way of just checking up on the sitter. Doing such a great job. Miigwech. So I'm your next awards presenter, so I'm really excited to be on the podium over here. I've been actually waiting all night. This podium's so awesome, right? Just stand here with my notes. All right, so. Okay, you can turn the house lights off now. It makes me less nervous if I can't see. Oh, beautiful. Okay, here we go. So I get really distracted easily. So, okay, so thank you, Indian City. That was an incredible tribute, yes? Vince Fontaine really will be so missed, but it makes me feel so good that we can take someone's legacy and create a way to affect change for generations to come. So I'm so excited to see who's gonna win that Vince Fontaine Award next year, yes? So, like I said, I am your next presenter. I'm also trying to be kind because there's a really beautiful switchover happening. So can we please give it up for all of the crew in the house tonight? You know, I don't think that we get the opportunity to thank all of the people who make things happen behind the scenes enough. And sometimes it's just the people out here who sparkle who get all the credit. And we actually would not be here. None of us would be where we are in our lives without all of those people who support us, yeah? Those are the behind the scenes people. The aunties, the uncles, the cousins, the ride or die best friends, even the side best friends nobody knows about. Yeah, we love them the most. You know, everyone has their side best friend. See that one right there? She's laughing. Okay, all right, I think I'm supposed to do my job now, so I'm so excited. This is the only one they let me do. All I wanted to do all night was say, and the winner is. And this is the only time they're gonna let me do it, so I'm gonna take my moment here. It is my greatest honor tonight to present the award for the very best pop alternative rock album of the year. Okay, ready? And the nominees are... And the nominees are...
We were here in these fading memories, so we were here. Won't put it out, oh, I won't let it go. It's time to rise, set it in my...
Saw the stars, I was built for this. Used to be afraid, always gave up quick. Now I'm on the right track and I won't look back. Best believe that. No more, no more struggling. No more, no more suffering. No more,
Oh my gosh. And the winner is... Are you ready? Okay, good. It's actually pronounced Ace Abbey.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy I got to come back up here because I forgot to I forgot to thank John B. Elliott, who actually shot that video that we won an award for. He's a Mohawk director from Six Nations, and it was really important for me when I was working on this project to involve as many Indigenous people as I could in the process. So to John B. Elliott, thank you for that video. And, I'd also like to thank Shoshone Kish from Diggin' Roots and Amanda Rayom, who founded Ishkade Records. One year ago, I was still working as a journalist, and I thought that was what I'd be doing for the rest of my life, and I was fine with that, to just do music when I had time. And then I met Amanda and Shoshone, and they said, like, who's this guy that we've never heard of before? And then they starting this label, and they said, we would like you to be the first signing. And I didn't kind of know what that would mean and all the places it would take me. I've been able to kind of play all across the country and call this my profession and play in different parts of the world. And it's because of my team, Amanda Rayom, my manager, and Shoshone Kish, Stephanie Purificati, my agent, and Hilker Kudis, who helped produce my record. There's so many people to thank, but I have like a very strong team of just all very strong women. So thank you to all the strong women out there.
They told me I could use this mic, but I like this one, so. I also like the podium, so I'm gonna stay here for the rest of the night. They actually said I'm not allowed, so. Anyways, I'm really excited to introduce our next, see? If I don't hold it up, then you can't hear me, so it's really hard to do this, so. I'm really excited to present our, you got it. All right, let's pretend we just got back from commercial break. I'm excited to introduce our next presenter, singer-songwriter, and co-owner of Ishkade Records. She's also head of operations at the Indigenous Music Summit. Everyone, please give a huge round of applause to Amanda Rayome.
Bonjour, my name is Amanda Rayome. I'm a citizen of the Métis Nation of Ontario. I was born here on unceded Algonquin and Anishinaabe territory, so it's really awesome to have this here and to be presenting this award. So this is the award for Rap Hip Hop Electric Album of the Year. Indigenous hip hop and electronic music is exploding, and with good reason. The talent in this genre is unparalleled the world over. So let's give a round of applause for the following nominees, redefining this incredibly critical category.
The kids up, feeling like $1 million bucks. With the fame in my hand, we on the rights, the basic needs of survival. From our arrival, we adjust, but certain labels and titles. That's what right is in the hands of a rival. So we all meet the guy. These people living life.
Awesome. Okay. The award goes for Rap Hip Hop Electronica Album of the Year goes to Snotty Nose Rez Kids. I'm good. How about you?
But today I bought some jewelry. She asked me how I'm paying, and I told her that's the cool. I'm always buying my foolery. Spending my super.
Obviously, I'm also not Snotty Nose Rez Kids, but I will accept this on their behalf and Chimigwech.
I feel more at home on this side. I'll just stay over here, you know? You should always, stay in your lane. This is my lane. We're definitely in for a treat for our next presenter. Please welcome Laura and Mark Merlanen from Merlanen Music.
Hello, everyone. We are honored to be here tonight to present the award for Music in the Arts.
The arts play a vital role in sharing our culture and promoting health and well-being. This category recognizes music showcased as an accompaniment to theater, exhibit, film, TV, performances, literature, or video games.
Okay, and here are the nominees.
And here are the nominees.
There's a house built on a tract of land, a house of sunrise. Can you feel the warmth upon your skin?
Okay, so the award for Music in the Arts goes to Kaylee Jade for A Broken Heart. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't. Wow. So when I was first pitched this musical to write the music for, it was described to me as a prairie gothic song cycle of mythology and mermaids for conjoined twins. And I was like, well, that sounds very interesting, and I am so incredibly glad that I decided. I mean, now I'm totally glad that I decided to take this project on, but it's a tale of sisterhood and identity and family, and those are all values that are so important to me. So I am so honored. I wanted to thank my co-writer Trevor Schmidt, who wrote the book for the musical. I want to thank Rebecca Sadowski, who played my twin and is such an incredible Métis multidisciplinary artist in her own right. Nisa Bierstow, who was our stage manager, Ray Dunn McCallum, who was our production manager, and Northern Light Theatre. And I want to also thank my family, my mom came to see this show like 3 times. So it means so much to have the support of my family and all my friends and my partner, who's out there in the audience right now. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Please welcome our next presenters, Jocelyn Formsa, NAFC Chief Executive Officer, and Avery Docksader, NAFC Indigenous Youth Council presenter.
Ani bonjour. Wache miswe. So Avery, what is your favorite part of a powwow or traditional gathering?
I love going, I love seeing my friends, I love dancing, I love Indian tacos.
And the music?
Oh yeah, and the music. I love the music.
This category celebrates artists who capture the sounds and emotions of our cultures and heritage through the big drum, the fiddle, hand drum, or other traditional instruments.
And the nominees are and the winner is Joel Wood.
Thank you. This is so awesome. I want to, also recognize Northern Cree, my brothers, my family. I want to recognize my beautiful wife, Tanya, at home. She's probably watching right now. I love you. I want to recognize the whole team at the National Music Center in Calgary. Jeff Kynock, the whole team over there. They were so wonderful in assisting me to create something that was so beautiful. This album focuses on language revitalization, and if there's anything that I can share with anybody out there is to try your best to go back to your roots, your culture, pick up the language. Language is one of the most important things that we can have. Our languages, they have medicine in them. They have a spirit like you and I. Last but not least, I want to thank all of you out there, because without you guys, the supporters, this wouldn't be possible. So, hi.
Congratulations, Joel Wood. Okay, can you believe it? We are halfway through tonight's show. And I just don't want this night to end. Oh my gosh. Do you know that I actually hosted these awards virtually the very first time that they ever came around, the first year of the pandemic? Did anyone watch? Oh yeah, then that means that we all had some good laughs, eh? Was it great? I personally did a great job, just saying. All right, anyways, moving on. All right. Our next performer, who you may or may not have seen already, is a multi-instrumentalist, producer, and singer-songwriter currently based in Toronto. He is OG Cree from Sucker Clan of the Sandy Lake First Nation, known for his powerful voice and deeply personal lyrics. Asenabi has had a very successful year. Like, a very successful year. So he was nominated for a 2023 Juno Award, and he is being the first Indigenous artist to reach, okay, this actually deserves another one. He was the very first Indigenous artist to reach it to #1 on the Metabase Canadian Alternative Countdown. Isn't that incredible? And all this time, I have known Asenabi as a journalist, and so if you have a dream, this is what he's done in 1 year. So if you have a dream, do it, quit your job, focus on it, do what you love, and put your hands together for the incredible Asenabi!
Get a little bit of an ocean sound there. We'll get a little less of that in the monitor, please.
Here I am, working for the man that poured me. Here I am, good enough to use these hands. Here I am, here I am, here I am, working for the man that taught me. Here I am, good enough to work these things. Here I am. Here I am. Oh, 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 and there you were. You had the mercy in your hands. There you were. Instead of love, you gave me rest. Here I am. Look me in the eye. Oh, Creator, here I am. Oh, 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 I must have read that book of horrors 8 times. I didn't find one thing to justify your uncivilized in the name of civilization. I just have a few reservations. I must have read that book 100 times. Didn't find one thing to justify your savage eyes. It's such a savage eye. Oh, 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 oh.
All right. Sorry. Okay. So, please join me in extending a warm welcome to our next presenters, Heidi Langlow. Oh, sorry, hold on. These guys are still doing their thing, so I can't introduce the next one. So, wait, let's give them a round of applause. Everyone at home watching on TV is like, who? What guy? Where? What's happening? Well, they only see me, so. All right, here we go. Please welcome me and extending a very warm welcome to Heidi Langlow and Lindy Brown of Sundrum.
It's Heidi Metcalf now, and I'm very happy about it. They didn't know, it's not their fault. This category recognizes Inuit artists who use traditional languages, instruments, or cultural influences in their music, and I admire every single one of them. Here are the nominees for Inuit Artists or Group of the Year.
Okay, and the winner is Beatrice Deer. Beatrice couldn't be with us here tonight, so we'll accept it on her behalf. Thank you.
You could just hear me running. I used to be a Hoof Clan, but that's a longer story. Anyways, cue the excitement and applause for our next presenters. And we welcome back to the stage MNC President Cassidy Karen.
Thanks, Serene. Wow, what an incredible night so far. I am so honored to be back up here to present the award tonight for Métis Artist or Group of the Year. This category recognizes the success of Métis artists capturing cultural heritage and the love of traditional music and dance. Here are the nominees for Métis Artist or Group of the Year.
Young bodies buried in the ground, but you finally listen now to generations crying. Small, half smile, big heavy sky.
Ask for a seat and there's no room. Walk that path, but you can't come through.
You call on the phone, you say, are you alone? I can be by in 15. Small talk.
Such incredible Métis talent. I wish I could give this award to everyone, but the award goes to Andrea Menard.
Oh my God!
Heavy.
It is heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah, deer in the headlights. So thank you. Thank you so much. It's been 10 years since I released an album, and it's been a while First of all, I'd like to say thank you, Marcy, my brother, Robert Walsh, who's been my longtime collaborator for 5, 6 albums, a long time. And you make my music better. I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. I love you. And I want to thank the language keepers, the Michif language keepers. This album was a different one for me. I traveled across the Métis homeland to meet with language keepers and elders and those who don't necessarily sing. And I thought, our language is in a dangerous and endangered space. And I thought, well, if you're the singer in your community, who else is going to do it if you don't? So that was the prayer. I wanted to make a giveaway album so the community could learn our songs in the language, and the songs are all in different dialects and different, because Michif is a traveling language, and I wanted to capture as many dialects and languages as possible. So thank you to them. These songs wouldn't be here without them. Yeah. And, you know, being a middle-aged artist now, gosh, it catches up with you quick. I want to thank the young folks coming up. You are so different than we were. There was my age. Like, you're so different. Your voices are intact. You know, you are speaking truth and being visible in ways that we fought hard and were kind of shy and got ran over a bit and, you know, and so I'm so proud of you and so grateful to you for being the brave ones in many ways. And you make me be inspired to come back into the industry and sing again. So thank you. I love you, Marcy. Miigwech, kinanaskontan.
Andrea may be talking about the young ones being fully intact, but it's because they had beautiful moccasin tracks to follow, like hers, that we are in such good shape today. We are thrilled to welcome our next presenter, Michelle Elise Burnett, Artistic Director of Celebration on Nations.
Ani, Sego, it is such an amazing evening to celebrate our Indigenous musicians. My heart is so filled with so much pride, and I can tell you that I want to say congratulations to all of the Indigenous musicians. You are truly the ambassadors to our culture, our traditions, and also our resurgence, so Chimigwich for that. And I have the honor to present the nominees for Roots Album of the Year. The category recognizes artists in folk, roots, and blues genres who are creating music with traditional and contemporary instruments. The nominees are wow. To all of those judges, that's a lot of work. It's difficult. So Roots Album of the Year, Blue Moon Marquee. amazing riff that goes on. I believe, Tony, you're the one that mentioned that they were in Spain, also touring. And unfortunately, we're not able to be with us this evening, but I know that they are absolutely honored, and they send their big thank yous and chimigoches and yahwehs.
Please welcome to the stage our next presenter, Julie Bien from CAA. Please welcome to the stage, Angela Amarulek. So apparently I messed up, so hold on. I'm gonna fix it, one sec, hold on. I'm not sure how it happened, so one second. Are you guys having fun at the Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Awards? Oh my goodness. 1 second, I'm gonna get Angela. Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Award. Keep singing. Keep singing. Yeah, keep going. Our next performer, here I am, I'm back. Oh, this is why you never rely on pieces of paper, you never rely on phones, you only rely on this. Our next performer this evening is none other, and we have to apologize. Can you actually just start this with a round of applause before I even bring her up? Yeah. Our next performer is none other than Angela Amarulek. Angela is a chart-topping Inuk singer-songwriter whose unique musical blend has fueled her rise to literal superstardom. Angela says that she was extremely shy as a child. Do you know any other natives shy? Okay, cool. She was extremely shy as a child, but through music, she became brave, strong, and independent. Her dream is to share her culture, inspire other Inuit, and create music that people all over the world can enjoy. And now, I want this to be the biggest applause of the whole freaking night. Please put your hands together for Angela Amarulek!
Thank you.
Keep that applause going! We are live on television, did I mention? All right, well, back to regular programming. Please welcome Julie Buin from CAA.
Miigwech. Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. It's so thrilling to be here. Such a joyful energy in this room, right? I just love being here. Tonight, especially as we are here to present the Rising Star Award, we elevate and recognize the talent and the potential of emerging artists or groups who have not yet reached the fullest and largest audience of their career. The nominees are and the winner is Asanabi. Getting tired of coming up here.
And another thing. Yeah, you know, I'd like to thank Amanda and Shoshona, and also, you know, my agent Stephanie Pure Fricati, who got me playing so many shows and kind of getting me in front of so many different places. You know, I think when I signed with Ishkade, there was a ton of buzz, and people were just kind of willing to work with me. But Stephanie, when we reached out to her, she was like, yeah, we had like a meeting over Zoom, like an hour, and at the end of it, she was like, the demos sound good, and you know, your stories are great, but I haven't seen you play, and I don't know if you suck. And so that really, I found that really endearing, because she had to go and she had to, you know, promote me and sell the show every day. And last year, I think she had me playing over 180 shows. We played it everywhere. Yeah. That's it. You know, it takes a village. You know, that's what I've learned. It was really hard to do it on your own. I didn't. You know, I moved to Toronto to play music, but then. You know, Plan B became Plan A, and I was just always playing shows, hoping someone would walk through the door. And, you know, I took kind of a pandemic to kind of meet Shoshona, Amanda, Stephanie, Hill, all these people. So, thank you. Miigwech.
Miigwech for being such an incredible audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. We are coming down to our final two categories. Can you feel the excitement? Okay, so can you feel the excitement? Because I've got goosebumps. actually loved that show growing up. If you're a 90s kid, you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay, so we have the privilege of being joined tonight by presenter Patrick LeGros, host of Element FM's Afternoon Drive.
Good evening. How are you doing tonight? I love to hear that. As a guy who sits in a room and talks by himself all the time, this is very jarring. A room full of people. But, see? Nothing can go right. But I'm here to present the penultimate category of the evening, which recognizes music and artistic excellence in a song to a commercial radio. These songs have exceptional impact on the public and on this industry as a whole. Here are the nominees for Radio Song Single of the Year.
Dig up my bones, carry my body home, and I'll buy big. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Sitting on the table with a rose in my mouth. Trouble.
The kids up, feeling like $1 million bucks. Ay, ay, catching dubs with the shit, bubble guts. Ay, ay, with the fam, now my hand a royal flush, cause I'm.
And the winner is Logan Stats.
What the? I didn't think anybody could beat Evan, man. Oh, man. There's a sound that resonates from our reservations. You know, I'm so glad that I'm a little part of that. You know, I get to be a little part of that. I gotta thank my team, obviously, Quiet as Kept, Packin', my band, my lovely sister, who's out there right now. My music just wouldn't be the same without my sister, you know? It just wouldn't be the same. There's something really, really special about that, and I love her so much. And then my baby girls, Riley, Jordan, Hannah. This is all, everything I do is for you guys. Every chord I play, every note that I sing. But what good are these awards if our planet is dying? What good are these awards if we're not going to take care of the planet right now? If we're not going to use our gift from Creator and direct that energy towards the fight for our lands and our people and our waters? Land back. This is for the Yinta. This is for Land Back Maine.
Shimigwich Logan for that important message, and Logan's baby girl and my baby boy, who are both out there just a week apart. So if you were very curious about that name, the name is Layla Stats. And so it's Layla and Logan are such a beautiful force in Indian country. So Shimigwich to both of them. Water is life, and we got to protect our planet. All right. Our final presenter of the evening is last, but certainly not least. Please welcome back to the stage Joshua Kaye, Manager of Community Relations at TD Bank.
Hello again. Like our friend Aisanabi, they felt fit to give me another do-over, so thank you. So once again, I'm proud to be here on behalf of TD Bank and humbled to be in the presence of such beautiful talent. They often say as artists, if you want to grow, surround yourself with people who are more talented than you. And so as a growing and budding artist myself and a musician, hopefully I'm just absorbing everything through osmosis, and should get there soon. The final category of the evening, and this one's a big one, folks, is the Recording Artist of the Year. This goes to the artist who have had an exceptional year supporting their latest release and have released an impactful full-length album. Here are the nominees.
Got a whole lot of culture, baby. This ain't a new thing. The names on the roster, we forever like movie tag with the picture we painted. Now we shining like rain.
If you gonna take me home, stories burning on the gold.
Can't sit still, can I get some peace of mind? Stand up, step up again.
Secrets of the universe come clear to me. I must say.
All right, and the winner of Recording Artist of the Year, I just love this sound, so satisfying, Snotty Nose Res Kids. Clearly, I'm not Snotty Nose Res Kids because I'm one person, but they couldn't be with us here today, so on their behalf, I humbly accept this award. Thank you, Chimiglex.
Congratulations to all of the winners tonight! Don't worry though, the show's not over yet. Oh, I'm so excited to introduce our next performer. My brother, he's out of Barrie, Ontario. He's actually my neighbor. This award-winning hip-hop artist and producer consistently releases hard-hitting hip-hop anthems reminiscent of old-school hip-hop with a strong message, yeah? Plex has toured across the US and Canada performing, teaching workshops to Indigenous youth, and running his own label. But now, he's here for all of you tonight. Please join me in welcoming to the stage, Plex!
Make some noise for all the nominees tonight. And all the award recipients. Yeah. Yeah. Ottawa, make some noise. Yeah. I'd be the first to admit I don't know how it all works, but I see how we treat the earth. It looks like it hurts. People polluting and we're shooting each other. Divided by ideals, when for real we can choose to be brothers. We got musicians that promote booze and bills into music. Got the power to push change and the will to abuse it. Corporations own the rights to basic needs of survival. From our arrival, we are judged by certain labels and titles. We're putting rifles in the hands of our rivals, so we all make a goddamn killing in the name of the Bible. We call each other sheep, we're all a part of the flock. Until you open up your third eye, it's harder to spot. See, my views are anything but unique. If you're too stubborn to see, it's cause you are what you eat. Your beef ain't with me. You pigs are just too chicken to accept that we're all in this together till there ain't nobody left.
I don't know where we begin. Fox News and CNN. Just talk, no listening.
Just talk, no listening. Nothing
Don't change until we change it.
This is our mess,
and we all
made it.
If I don't budge, you can do what you want, cause who am I to judge?
Yeah, make some noise. Welcome these dancers out to the stage. Yeah. Everybody get your hands up like that. Even the pretendians, make some noise.
You can do what you want with the flowers. You can do what you want with the trees. You can do anything to the water, so long as it doesn't affect me. And I try speaking to you with reason. All you do is keep pulling me down.
Yeah.
Tell me what good is having money to spend when there's no longer nobody around.
How's that sound? How's that sound?
How's that sound? How's that sound?
Ready?
I always question the government.
Yeah.
I always question the news. I always question what anyone says.
It shouldn't hurt if it's true.
And I see you've been paying off scientists and MPs and the skeptics alike.
I'm a threat if I defend the environment.
If it ain't left, it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right.
Yeah. The world's at war, what's it for? Crowds line up to see what's in stores. Big deal, who's got the latest? Pay no mind to the kids who made it. Shop till you sweat from your head drops. Just count discounts from the sweatshop. Blood diamonds, dirty tar sands. Looks like our plan's gone too far. Let's toast economic growth. Empires fall, but it never come close. Oil goes up and more trees come down. Lakes were safe to swim in, but what now? Arms out for the new vaccine. Hooked on news, TV, and caffeine. Pesticides, pills, and GMOs. While little girls dressing up in big girl clothes, huh?
It ain't right.
Make some noise for Aaliyah Bell. You can do what you want with the flowers. You can do what you want with the trees. You can do anything to the water, so long as it doesn't affect me. And I try speaking to you
with reason. All you do
is keep pulling me down. Tell me what good is having money to spend when there's no longer nobody around. How's that sound? How's that sound? How's that sound? How's that sound? Ottawa, make some noise. Thank you for having us tonight. Thank you to all the promoters, all the voters, and everybody involved. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Flex! And now, sadly, we've reached the end of our show. What a fabulous night of celebration and song. Congratulations to all the winners and nominees, and thanks to all of our stellar performers. I want to say thank you to the staff and all of the team for pulling together this show. This is the first ever live in-person Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Award! Oh my goodness, it is an incredible feat to get here. And so thank you all of you, for being such an amazing part of this night. A huge thank you, and this is an important part. We know our sponsors are so important. So, huge thank you to our partners and contributors, TD Bank Group, CAA, Donnacona, Indigenous Tourism Ontario. Yeah, you can shout it out. Go for it. Oh, you work there? Oh, okay. Okay, one cheer for, what's your name? One cheer over here, she works for Donnacona. Okay, so just so they have a nice VO pack of that, our sponsors are TD Bank Group, CAA, Donnacona, Indigenous Tourism Ontario, Element FM, and IPD committee partners, including the 2023 co-host Métis National Council and the National Association of Friendship Centers. Thank you to all of our funders, Ottawa Tourism and Ottawa Cultural Attractions, and of course to our partners, including, you guessed it, the National Arts Center, this beautiful, beautiful space that we're sharing. Okay. Also, we need to give a big shout out for Rogers and Rogers TV. We're live right now. Shout out to everyone at home still watching. Nishin, Meet Witch. And above all, I want to thank the audience for investing in Indigenous music. This is such an important piece. We are the storytellers. Our musicians tell our stories and our truths, showing the world not just how beautiful and resilient we are, but showing the world that we are still here and our truth matters. I encourage each and every one of you to continue supporting our young people. Our young people need us more than ever. To continue supporting all of our people, no matter how diverse and unique each and every one of us are, we all belong. All of us belong, no matter what. I encourage you to continue to support Indigenous musicians. Maybe tonight has inspired you to check out so much more of their music. And I hope that if you make music, you watching out there, young person, if you make music, if you are still learning your language, if you are singing your songs, sitting with your elders, reclaiming your original instructions, you out there, you matter, and all of this is for you. And so we can't wait to see you up here in the years to come. Chibi Greg and everyone, have a wonderful night! Miigwech!
Games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
The Summer Solstice Indigenous Music Awards, the SEMAs presented by TD Bank Group, honors the best in First Nations, Inuit, and Métis musicians from across Canada. Join the party June 6th at the NAC. Learn more at summersolsticefestivals.ca.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the